North Carolina, home of the baby, the Carolina Panthers, the Charlotte Hornets, and the second largest banking firm in America. But you know what? There's one more thing that's coming out. One of the best wide receivers in the nation, and you don't even know it yet. But if you didn't know then, you sure as hell know now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Theo Links story. I've been meaning to drop a wide receiver story for a minute, and this right here is that right there, all right? He is an All-American. He was one of the youngest All-Americans in North Carolina State history at just a 16-year-old sophomore, okay? This man has a deep bag. He knows how to get open. His route running is absolutely insane. And he's trying to put on for the city, man. So if y'all enjoyed the series, make sure y'all go down, hit that like button, man. Subscribe if you're new. Let's go ahead and get into it. But as y'all know, being one of the top athletes in the country, there's only one thing that means the world outside of performing at your best at the high school level, and that's picking wherever the hell you want to go to for college. So as y'all know, hey, I'm an East Coast boy. I want to stay on the East Side. Ain't nowhere else I'd rather be. I want to stay close to home, but I also want a new location. So with that being said, we decided to pick Georgia State. We had that boy Theo Links out there rocking all the drip, and I mean all the drip. You see my man's rocking the number 3, standing at 6'1", 211. He is a big dude, man, and he's ready to bring the pain to these boys. Now, obviously, we didn't choose a strong conference, you know what I mean, with some extreme competition, but we had to start somewhere. As y'all can see, I'm starting to talk to the local reporter, and he's asking me a whole bunch of things like what's important to me this season. And to be honest, I think playing in front of the fans is something that I love, you know, putting on a show for the folks. And honestly, that's just who I do it for. But I got to make a name for myself. That's the only reason why I chose Georgia State. Not only am I receiving any information from him, but my offensive coordinator is trying to get in contact with me, man. Hey, he's just trying to give me a little advice, a little help. And to be honest with you, you know me, man, we're going to appreciate that because I didn't have to choose here. They didn't have to accept me. And yet again, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. But after that, he just told me, yo, if you really want to be here, then get out on that field and put on some practice. And shit, that practice is what we put on. You dig what I'm saying? Look, I didn't get that first catch, but second catch right here is on the money, man. Hey, now this quarterback is a little off, but it's all right. Look, we're going to make it work. Look, the quarterback we had in high school wasn't all that either, but we still managed to put up almost 2,000 receiving yards and 18 touchdowns over my senior year. So I guess it doesn't really matter, right? As you can see, we finished that off with the bronze. But oh my goodness, man, look, we are absolutely tired of doing all this extra stuff. We need to just go ahead and get into this game. As y'all can see, we go against Georgia Tech. This is going to be a little bit of a rivalry game, and you know I'm coming to play. So hopefully we go out there and we get some shit done. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for our first game of the season. And what the fuck am I looking at, bro? What the fuck is that? Look, you know, it don't even matter, man. As y'all can see, Georgia State versus Georgia Tech. We got ball first, and I'm looking to make an impact instantly. So once that ball is snapped, I'm going. I cut inside a little bit, and the ball is thrown, but I needed a little bit of that fade. You know what I'm saying? I needed that deep ball, but as y'all can see, man, on 3rd down and 11, we decided to hand it to the running back. And I don't think that was a good idea, but yet again, new team, new system. I gotta trust it. But as y'all can see on 1st and 10, it's a run, and I'm pancaking. Oh my goodness, I'm laying out those blocks. Because yet again, if that's how I gotta stay on the field, I gotta do what I gotta do. And as the game goes on, I noticed that my possessions are very short. As you can see, Georgia Tech went down the field and got 3 points, and our drive didn't even end before they took me out. But it's okay because on this next play, I'm coming in clutch. We are running the ball, and I'm ready to lay out that block. So I'm putting little boy on his ass, and the running back is going to get his first. And after that, on 1st and 10, I find myself wide open getting my first catch of the season. And with all that adrenaline running through me, I was hoping that on this next play, coach could do the same exact thing. But it's okay because on this play, my quarterback finds our tight end wide open for another huge catch and run, bringing us all the way down to the 32-yard line. Exactly what we need going into halftime. Unfortunately for me, though, that would be my last time seeing the field of the half. And as you can see, we are now in the third quarter. But it's okay, because this third quarter, I'm coming off fast with my first catch and run, which is going to go for a nice little 7-yard gain, which is exactly what the team needs. Hey, y'all see us driving down the field, 2nd and 9, getting that easy first down. But then went ahead and took me out the game again. Coach, you got to stop taking me out these games, man. And you got to stop giving me these close balls, man. Like, you got to catch me when I'm open, coach. You got to catch me. And I don't know if coach really told that to our QB, but on 3rd and 6, late in the 4th quarter, he finds me wide open. I make a move, and we get a huge gain of about 15 yards or so. 2-minute warning, they take me out and put me back in the game, and I'm ready to make a play. It's 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line. I'm wide open, but he doesn't see me, and that ball is batted down, and it's all right. It's okay, because I just got this really itching feeling, all right, that if I can get open, my QB might throw me the ball. Oh my God. You cannot be serious. I'm trying to haul ass. He did not throw that ball, though. I know he didn't just throw that. He threw a pick 6 straight to the defender. I've never been more amazed in my life. We're not even a second into the play, and he's already ready to fire that ball to me. End zone. Can't believe it. With that, Georgia Tech's going to go ahead and take the W here, 24-3 in our first game of the season. And I know it was an away game, but that doesn't make it hurt any less. Our QB threw 4 interceptions, and somehow I led the team in catches, barely second in yards. We're going to have to change this up. We're going to have to make sure that we come up right. This can't happen again. With that being said, I thought it was a good idea for me to check my roster finally. And as you can see, our QB is straight, but okay. Running back position isn't much better, unfortunately. We got some juniors and seniors and junk, but yeah, this team not built for the long term. Moving on to our wide receivers, as you can see, I'm basically the second best player on the team, wide receiver wise, except for a senior. So who knows, next year, maybe that ball will come my way. But you'll see my academic advisor really trying to hit me up, let me know about what's important about my grades, and informing me that if I get that 3.7 by year 3, senior year could just be a breeze. And as y'all can see, I'm going ahead and getting my first offer from Mr. Sporting Goods. You know what it is, man. That $500 each week. I'm not really a social media guy. I'm not really even on social media. But to be honest with you, if that's what I got to get, then I got to get what I got to get. So yet again, I'm going to accept that deal. So as y'all can see, we're going to get them followers for the next 2 weeks. And then we're going to go ahead and focus our attention to Vanderbilt. Now, we are 0-2. We lost our FCF game. Don't ask how. It was embarrassing. I literally didn't even play that game. But as you can see, we're going to go ahead and put some points in our leadership. We're going to do a little bit of studying as well. And before our game, you know we got to get some practice. Now, we didn't get the results we wanted. We only got that bronze, but it is what it is. Now, once we go ahead into this game, we putting out the all-black unis for our first home game. So let's go ahead and get to it.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers. And we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Vanderbilt Commodores.
Yes, sir, y'all. We got an exciting one, man. As y'all can see, our first drive against Vanderbilt. And I'm noticing something. It's saying that I'm hurt. It's saying that my wear and tear has been beat up. I hope that me playing that practice didn't ruin anything after doing my training, because if so, then I might have just been cooked. On 2nd and 10, I'm breaking out to the outside. I'm trying to get that lob, but they just don't throw it my way. And little do I know, I am hurt. I am severely injured. I don't know what's going on with my right leg, man, but they literally take me out the entire game until the 4th quarter. Y'all see this, man? Look, I mean, at least we putting some points up, but who wanted to see that, man? I didn't want to see that, man. I said, coach, man, get me back out on that field. And he did, man. He put me out there with 4:10 left remaining. And stupidly, the first thing I do is get offensive pass interference. Man, with a stupid play like that, man, I had to get back at it, man. It's 1st and 20, and they need me to make a play, so I'll go ahead and run my route, and I'm catching it. But that wear and tear, man, my leg is hurting. I'm in a lot of pain. 2nd and 12, I ask him to throw the ball my way again, and I'm getting us that first down. I got 2 catches back to back, and I am making plays. Hopefully it means something, and I'm laying out perfect blocks, and then I do it again. Another unnecessary foul. That block in the back really killed us, and coach took me out for a little bit, but as y'all can see, it's 3rd and 4, and I'm back in the game, and now I'm laying out blocks again, putting that boy right on his ass, man. Y'all know how we coming, man. But as y'all can see, with that timeout, we got to go ahead and get ready for this last minute 45. But coach said, don't even worry about it. This ball coming your way, and I'm going to catch it for my first touchdown in my college career, man. Congratulations, that boy Theo Links out there moving like a dog. See, and he was just absolutely going crazy, man. But with that, that goes ahead and wraps up the third game, a 17-7. It wasn't pretty, all right. It wasn't as clean as we would have liked it to be, right? I was hurt, I was injured. I would have loved to put out a better performance, but getting our quarterback his touchdown of the game and receiving my first touchdown of the season is a good feeling. A 135 QBR from our QB. You know what I'm saying? Some nice runs by the running back, and honestly, that touchdown, 3 catches, 35 yards, and a touchdown couldn't have been any more beautiful. And to be honest with you, those 3 catches alone went for 20 plus. So, but I really got to commend myself. You know, I've been beating myself up in practice, but we got a pretty good team here. It's not a whole lot of excitement, if you will. You know, we're no powerhouse school, might I remind you, but we're coming. And if we can really go out there and handle business, then it seems like we will. So with that being said, if y'all enjoyed, make sure go ahead and hit that like button, man. Theo Links is, well, he's fucking him. And if you ain't seen it now, then you got the rest of the series to believe it, all right? With that being said, it's been your boy Wesley. I'm here with that boy Theo Links. We going crazy. Like, comment, subscribe. We out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Theo Links story. This is your first episode. To recap what happened in the last episode, man, we already went ahead and got our first win of the season in week 3, while also getting our first touchdown of the season. We have to make sure that we're healthy. Got to make sure that we are on track with our grades and our health and all those things in between, man. Because if y'all don't remember, in that third and final game that we played last week, we had a little bit of an issue. We literally started the game out basically playing on one leg, and we still managed to score. So with that being said, we have to go ahead and get some serious work in. So we have a bye week for week 4, which is all right. It's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and head to our weekly agenda. Actually, we're going to do our practice first. We got to make sure that we are putting in that work. Must stay consistent, must stay in the weight room. I got to make sure that I build that chemistry with my QB, because he's had some very questionable passes, to say the least. This week, I really wanted to focus on running after the catch. That's something that's super important to me. As y'all seen in the last game, we got a couple catches, but we really weren't able to do anything with the ball after. So we're going to make sure that we go ahead and put that work in. Let me go ahead and take this to the Baja. Let me take this to the... Oh my goodness. Y'all see that hurdle? Oh my goodness. So maybe if push comes to shove, we might pull one of those out in game. Come on. Oh my goodness, I made a play and I just couldn't get to that end zone. It's all right. But as y'all can see, man, we were so close to that silver. One of these days, we're going to get that silver. And hopefully, we can come out on top with that gold. Also, as y'all can see, we went ahead and just put some points into our studying. We got to make sure that we're prepared. And then, as you know, leadership is very important around here, especially considering I'm a new guy. So if I can come in here with that impact, showing that I can lead the team, I think coach would really appreciate that. But as y'all can see, heading into week 5, we have a rivalry match against Georgia Southern. Now, as you can see, they're currently 0-4, but we're 1-2 with a bye week, so I'm not holding anything against them. I'm going to go ahead and do my practice, my weekly agenda, and we're going to go ahead and jump straight into this game.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia, site of the 1996 Olympic Games, Center Park Stadium, and home to the Georgia State Panthers, and we have been feeling the excitement for this one all week. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a team
How electric our crowd is looking, and we got this lovely, nice night rain game. Look at the fans, man. So excited to be here, man. Hey, first down and 10 at the 25. You know we finna go absolutely crazy. I'm going in. I'm laying out that block, and there's holding. Jesus Christ. Hey, look, it's one of those unfortunate mistakes, but it is what it is, man. As y'all can see, it's second. Whoa, I'm tweaking. It's 1st and 20, and we're running the ball again, but I'm playing his ass out. My goodness. We've got a nice screen headed our way. Oh my goodness. Way to make a play on that. We only gained 9 yards on that play, but it doesn't even matter. We're putting our best foot down. As y'all can see, it's 3rd and 13. They still got me in the game, which is amazing. And I'm going to cut inside, and I'm going to get that first down. Okay, so looks like they only took me out for 1 play. It's all right. 2nd and 7. We're running the ball again. I know it's not coming our way, but I'm ready to lay the boom. Oh, my goodness. I may not stay out on the field, but when they run the ball, I'm ready. First drive just ended. We didn't get any points up on the board. Oh, my God. I think our quarterback is getting sacked. My Jesus. Oh my goodness, Theo, what are you doing? Hey, look, we got some things we got to clean up around here. It's all right. I'm coming back out here. Give me my first down. Thank you, sir. Lord have mercy, I'm going to get that first down. You know it, baby. Oh my goodness, I didn't think that ball was coming back. That's my fault, QB. That's my fault. Hopefully that's a catch. Oh my goodness, that's an intercept. Say swear to God. Say swear to God. Oh my goodness. A pick six. I didn't even see what happened. Oh my Lord. And the fans aren't loving it. I'm not either. I want to know what the hell happened. Bro, that was not there. Oh my goodness. That was not there. That's so heartbreaking. I can't even believe he just did that. What a way to throw the game away. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, they went ahead and kept me out of the entire second quarter. For why? I don't know, but it seems like I'm beat up, or I'm beat up around here, man. Oh my goodness. He could have thrown that more outside, man. QB1 should have threw that more outside, man. I'm getting played with. All right, so it seems like my chest is hurting, apparently. I don't know what happened. I don't know if there was a hit I took that's just slipping my mind right now, but it doesn't matter, man. We're getting that catch for the first down. 5 catches, 63 yards on the day. So honestly, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, to be honest with you. I really would just like to call for the ball every single time, but I'm also not trying to be super selfish. Like, that would be my 6th or 7th catch of the day. Gotta make sure QB1 spreading the love. If he gives me a second, I'm breaking this outside and I'm turning upfield. Oh my goodness. He overthrew it. Look, I'm getting finessed out here. So look, we're changing the play ourselves, okay? We're doing the same thing. Run me inside, run me back outside, run me back inside, run me back outside. It's man-to-man. I know what I got to do to him. We got to light his ass up. Cooking, in and outs, back of the end zone. Boom! 2nd touchdown of the year. Shout out Mr. Theo Links, man. That is how you get it done. So Georgia Southern has basically drained the clock, putting us in what could only be in OT. And wow, QB1. Now I did call for it, but I call for it all the time, and you don't throw that, man. So that's heartbreaking. I might have just sealed our fate right there. Oh my Lord, we ended up in overtime. And they started with a field goal. We need a touchdown right here. We get this touchdown, we win the game. Turn upfield, see? Turn upfield, Theo. Let's get it, man. That's going to be 10 catches, over 100 yards, and we have that touchdown. Look, all we need is a nice little 1-yard gain. I'm laying him out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, no. Oh, no. Blocking in the back, Theo Links. How did I just sell that? How did I just throw that away? How did I just throw that away? How did I just throw that away? All right, I'm noticing it's man again. How far inside is this man willing to trail with me? He's willing to go a ways away. I think that's, oh my goodness, and that's gonna wrap up this game. Why did he throw that? I didn't think he should have if he could have thrown a bullet, that would have been the touchdown. That would have been game. That would have been the win. Unfortunately, we give Georgia Southern their first win of the season now at 1-4. And that's going to be our third loss of the season. We're currently sitting at 1-3. This honestly could have been the greatest and the worst game of my career so far. QB1 should not have thrown me that ball in the end zone the way that he did. Yet again, new team. I'm still learning. I'm still only a freshman. I'll develop. We'll get better. Currently looks like that we're getting another brandier from Sunny Sombrero, and honestly, I don't know if I can pass this up. Nice little leadership boost, and I get 10,000 fans. Now we're not. This is not us, okay? We don't do it for the lights, the media. We don't do it for that. We want to win, but if you're gonna give out just a free 10 band followers, then hey, we're gonna go ahead and take that deal, man. Why could I ever say no? Also, my classmate going ahead hitting me up talking about a party. To be honest, I really don't want to go, but I also don't want to do this lab. So to be honest with you, I think we're gonna go ahead and take it. Why not? Also, Delaney looking kind of cute up there, man. We might have to head up at a later given point in time, you know. Looking at the schedule for the rest of the season, our next game will be against Old Dominion, Marshall, App State, UConn. So we have a chance to turn this around. Hopefully we can win the Sun Belt with all these rivalry games and all these division games that we're going to have going on at the Sun Belt Conference. I don't know how we're going to go, but yet again, it can go either way. I'm excited for it. All right, so I went ahead and did the practice and weekly agenda for week 6. We are currently sitting at week 7. 1-3 isn't terrible, okay? So Old Dominion is going to be 3-2. Their last game, I want to say, was a Sun Belt Conference game, and we're really gonna have to make a statement this game. We are back at home. I don't know what's going on with the home losses. Maybe the crowd, the fans aren't into it. We've been playing and doing a very piss poor job at going out and handling our business, so we're gonna make sure we go out and do that. All right, we have the upper hand against Old Dominion, so we're gonna go ahead, get into our bag. We're gonna lock in and pray, because if we go ahead and take this L, at that point we will be 1-4, and there may not be any chance of recovering in the Sun Belt Conference.
Another L this week. The Georgia State Panthers. 48 Sports College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game.
We are getting ball first at the 32-yard line, and like I said before, we got to make some impact. It ain't winning, it ain't working, so I'm going to make sure I'm doing my best on these blocking plays. I got to do what I got to do. Hey, look, yet again, I told y'all, man, if it's that play where I got to block, I'm locking in. Oh my goodness, what a catch. What a ball. How is my risk of injury medium? I've caught the ball one time. You know what, as a matter of fact, who are you? You know what, we're going to have him push up the field. He's gonna test that safety back there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Give him the touchdown. Theo Links back-to-back games with a touchdown. Hey. Yet again, I need y'all boys to understand, when it comes to this wide receiver jump, this is not me. I'm really a DB. Oh my. You cannot be serious, man. At this point, they baited me into it. So yet again, they took me out for the entirety of the second quarter. And here we are in quarter number 3, tie game, and I'm pissed about it. Because why are y'all messing with oh my goodness, and had I blocked him? Oh my goodness. All right, 2nd down and 6. I won't make the same mistake. Theo, are you okay? 3rd and 9. I think that's zone. Show me zone.
Wide receiver now comes in motion.
That's zone, all right. All right, I want to say if I cut it inside and cut it back out. Oh my goodness. See, and all it took was a little double move, man. Look, and I don't even got the badges yet. Look at the QB, man. Wait a minute, how he got a band already? He been playing like shit.
At the 47, the defense needs a 3rd down stop. Back to throw, it's Gibson. He's got his man.
All right, 1st and 10. I gotta be off the line. Yeah, no blocks in the back. Who's running the ball? What? How did we get negative yards? We had wide receivers beating DBs. I'm not going cap. And we're running a screen. Hey, I'm not going to lie. Georgia State, I'm supporting. But y'all got some real questionable. Yeah. All right, let me see if I could bait him away from this. I could bait him away. Okay, he ran away with me. Where you going? Oh my goodness. He's in. What a touchdown. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. You see me celebrating with my boy. You see me celebrating with my boy. With that score, man, we went ahead and took a comfortable 7-14 lead. We love it. We love it. We love it. Uh-oh. 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 The screen? There's no way he threw it. There's no way he threw it. There's no way. There's no way he threw it. Oh, oh my goodness. QB, you're breaking my heart. After the miscommunication on the last drive, I think we need a new QB in the building, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I can support not being able to get your players the ball. Like, I don't know if you can be a decent QB and not do that right. Oh my goodness. And they took me out of the game for so long yet again. He's shading the inside. I wanted the outside. Am I being doubled? Oh my God, what a catch and run. What a first down. Oh my goodness, yes, first down, first down, first down. Oh my Lord. And we're back in overtime because we can't ever seem to do what we need to do in the regular game. 7 catches and a touchdown. Clock it. Uh-oh. Where's that ball going? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They took me out. Please. Oh, thank God. Oh my goodness. They scored again. We scored and then they scored and then they didn't even put me back in the game. I'm disgusted. I'm truly disgusted. I honestly can't believe what I'm watching here. As you can see, Mr. Zach Gibson, completion percentage wise, wasn't terrible outside of the 3 interceptions he had. So defense was able to put points on the board in the regulation. But good God almighty, did he... Oh man, Zach. Running the ball wasn't bad. Freddie Brock had himself a nice little rushing touchdown. I love to see that. I really did love seeing that. But we got to find a way to get the run game involved a little bit more, man. And I can see that as a wideout, man. So what that tell you? The one and only Theo Links, 7 catches, 101 and a touchdown. I really don't even care. I really couldn't care less. I really couldn't care less. We can't seem to do what we need to do and put points up on the board. Also, it seems like another one of our wide receivers is hurt. I don't really want to leave it up to excuses. If we were prepared better, then we would have won. The season hasn't started off to the greatest or the strongest of starts, but yet again, there's always the second half of the season. So we're going to go ahead and place our money on that. So if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure y'all go down, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, man, if you're new. And Theo Links will be back, and he's coming back with a vengeance, man. I think it's time to change something up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Theo Links story. If this is your first episode, or if you're returning from our last episode, as y'all know, we went ahead and picked up 2 more L's, unfortunately. As y'all can see, we are now 1-4 on the season and 0-2 in the Sun Belt Conference. Now, yet again, like I said before, something was going to have to change, and we made a big change, with that change being the drip, you know what I'm saying? Look, so as y'all can see, man, I went ahead and gave Theo, my man, some longer socks. I brought them pads down a little bit, and I went ahead and gave my boy a visor. Now, you know what I'm saying? You're saying, bro, you raised his socks and gave him a visor, bro. What is that finna do for his aura, bro? What's that finna do? And to be honest with you, not a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Look, I feel like we just added the white in there, you know what I'm saying? Just to add a little bit more to the style, you know, a little more flair, etc., etc. With that being said, the visor, every wide receiver gotta have a visor, you know what I'm saying? But that's just me, though. That's just me, though. That's just me, though. As y'all can see, though, our next game is going to be against 2-4 Marshall. Now, same thing applies this game as last game. We need a win, okay? as of right now, if we want a chance to compete for the Sun Belt Conference or like bowl game, anything like that, we need to come out of here with a W. There are no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And to be honest with you, yet again, if we can't make the second half resurgence we need, then season's over. Marshall does have the better team just by an overall. Their defense is a lot better than ours, but their offense isn't as good as ours. So, you know, hopefully we put some points up on the board. Hopefully we make an impact. I'm gonna stop trying to do those out routes that I've been doing before. Yet again, we gonna stop all that illegal blocking in the back, man, because that shit has been out of pocket. But I'll see y'all in the game. All right, so this is one of our very first away games of the season, and we out here rocking the all white. So honestly, the socks might have been a good look for this. The socks might have been a good look. We're gonna pull that camera angle out, and honestly, I'm not even gonna do too much. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna make sure that we blocking, handling our business, doing what we gotta do for the team. 2nd and 2 in the first quarter. We're going ahead snapping it. I'm going in motion. Is QB gonna see me? Probably not. Is that man gonna get to me? Probably not. And I'm wide open, and he just doesn't put it where he needs to. God almighty. I am not understanding why it's so difficult for him to put the ball where it needs to be. I was wide open on that last play, but it's okay. 3rd and 2, we got this slant route. I'm gonna run this slant in, and I'm wide open. I'm turning up the field, and I'm getting more yards. First catch, 20 yards. Look, man, we getting right. 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line. Yet again, I'm trying to run my routes. Hopefully, I want to say this might be man. This might not be man. It doesn't even matter to me. We just gonna make sure that we doing what we need to do. And I'm wide open in the end zone. Theo Links, congratulations. That is now your 4th touchdown. Don't drop that ball in front of the referee, man. We can't be kicked out for taunting. We can't have that, okay? I don't know what type of zone they were in, but he just left me wide open, and that's something that you don't want to do with Theo. All right, let me see if I can move inside. Let me see if moving inside is gonna help this blocking. I'm gonna sit right here. Oh my goodness. All right, 3rd and 6. I don't know what type of defense Marshall has going on, but I'm watching that safety, and I'm really watching this guy that's shading that inside. I hope that he doesn't try to bump me or anything like that. There we go. There we go. See, and the pull back out to the left gave him a little more space. As of right now, it doesn't seem as if QB1 has done anything too bad. I'm praying that oh my goodness, Theo, you gotta catch that, dude. What are we doing, Theo? We gotta catch that. We gotta put that on the money. 3rd and 2. I want to see that dude on the edge, because if he comes off, I'll be pissed. So hopefully, what are you doing? Oh, he handed it off. Oh my goodness. What a first down. What a first down, Mr. Bush. What a first down. So with 35 seconds left in the first half, I have 2 catches, 1 going for a touchdown, and the ball has not been my way since, unfortunately. And now we are down by 21, and I am being double teamed. So look, we're gonna go ahead and switch the play because you got me a little fucked up, and they're following me. Sir, you gotta put some air under that, QB. What are we doing right now? You know, it gets to a point where you're not too sure where to put the blame. Could QB1 totally be throwing these games? Yes, but oh my goodness. And you didn't even put it on the money. Oh my goodness, don't. And they took me back out the game and we scored. How amazing is that? I don't know if QB1's locked in. I don't know if I told coach I was finna hit that portal, but we handling business, okay? 1st and 10 at their 32-yard line. I know they want me to run this post, but can I cut it back outside? And we're sacked. They took me back in the 2-minute warning. It is 1st and 10, and they got us running a 4 verticals, and I'm being doubled off the line. Can y'all believe that? They are double teaming me off the line of scrimmage. Okay, I'm gonna step inside a little bit. Can I step inside? Okay, I don't want to be so close to the sideline. I see he's in zone. He's watching that QB, which he's obviously not looking hard enough because he got to keep his eyes on me. Nice catch. 2nd and 12, all the way on the left-hand side of the field. I'm flipping this play because good God almighty. I would love to be lined up. Oh my goodness, they have me lined up on the inside. As a matter of fact, let me see what I can do. I don't know what Bush is. Let me see. Where's Bush? I want you on the corner route, and I want to see if I can get this linebacker on a double move. Oh my goodness. What a catch. Why didn't you? Oh my goodness. I wanted to catch and run with it. Good catch, Theo. That's a first down. Let's see if we can put some points on the board. Oh my goodness. And they're keeping me in. All right, look, we're going to play by their rules. We only have but so much time remaining. We're going to go ahead and hand this ball off. Oh my God. What a run. What a run. What a run. What a run. Touchdown, Georgia State. You see my boy over there, man. Handling hit Bennett. You see me and Bush hanging out with that boy Brock. Hey, but hold on now. Let's not speak too soon. Hopefully, we didn't leave too much time on the clock. What a run. You see that, though? That's sick. That's a sick run. With that being said, we went ahead and got our second win of the season. We are definitely some second half warriors, and we definitely was farming. We was definitely farming. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But hey, look. Oh, my goodness. Zach? Almost 300 touchdowns, almost 70% completion rating, and 4 touchdowns. He blanked. 7 catches for $120 and a touchdown. Beautiful. We gotta love it. I love it around here. I love it around here, man. I really do. With that win came some lovely upgrades. Yeah, I want to say those are 2 upgrades that we got with that win. So let's give ourselves a nice little pat on the back. That's gonna leave us with 6 skill points heading into next week. Now, I don't know if you remember, but this next game might be a little tricky. We got 6 points to work with. We can upgrade a lot, but obviously I think it's important that we upgrade the things that we need. But what do we need? I do think that, you know, if I can shake tacklers, then it really wouldn't matter how fast I am, because once I get my hands on the ball, I can make a move, and I mean, you know, just do what I have to do. So yet again, I think that this would be an excellent upgrade. Maybe this brings my overall up. And it does. We are now a 77 overall. Theo now has an 85 juke, 84 spin, 90 change of direction. So, I mean, he's looking pretty nice. But with that being said, we're going into the Mountaineers' home of App State. And they're a better team than us across the board. But that was no secret. We all knew this, all right? But with that being said, yet again, that's all the more reason why we got to go out there, prove them wrong, come out with a win, and we still have to save our season, because after this season will be the next, and we need that momentum to carry on, all right? I ain't too fond of our QB. All right, I am not too fond of our QB. Still, okay, he may have had a good game last game, but that doesn't change all the things that he's messed up on. Okay, as y'all can see, man, CJ Beasley, man, gave him a nice little run. He wasn't even starting last game. I wonder what his touches are gonna be like this year. All right, now, obviously this is a 3rd and short, so I'm gonna make this quick. I'm gonna cut inside. I'm gonna cut back outside. That's gonna be wide open, and give me that catch. Look, all we need is the first down. We ain't got to get nothing too fancy, too flashy. You know what it is. 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion. He's cutting back, and so am I. I'm cutting back with him. Oh, my goodness. They took me out. 3rd and 6. For some odd reason, we always be so close to the left side, the left hash. And give me that catch, boy. First down and out of bounds. So here's what's going to happen. What's that tight end's name? Is that Bush back there? Oh, he's a wide receiver. Okay. Is it Brock? It's Brock. Okay, I'm going to have you swing left. Okay, hopefully that opens up the middle of the field. I'm waiting for it. It did not, but I'm going ahead and getting a block, and that's what? I waited. Man. All right, heading into the second quarter, it is 2nd and 10, and they all like to shade me outside, but like little do they know that it don't mean anything. And you, Theo, this is the best pass he's giving you. He's given you all year. This is over the shoulder. That's a first down. You catch that. You're running. Took me out for the couple plays. 3rd and 5. I know that linebacker's heading out here with me. It's okay. And that ball. Okay. I see. 3rd and 11. And they think that this is going to be our saving grace. Thank you for the... Oh, Theo. All right, let's run these slants. There we go, Theo. Catch and run. Catch and run. And they take me out the game. It doesn't make sense. And we finally put points on the board. They took me out the game and they benched me for the whole fourth quarter. The whole fourth quarter. The whole fourth quarter. They benched me for the whole fourth quarter. Bro had 3. Oh my goodness. Why can't I get those stats? Where are my games like that? That's the best it get. That's the best it get for me. Looking at the stats, this dude, I can't. Oh my goodness. As y'all can see, 40 yards, 4 catches. No. Okay. We're not going out like this. We're not ending this episode like this, okay? I want wins. We gonna get ourselves another win. You wanna go to meeting? Sure, bro. Road dog activated. I do not give a flying fuck.
We do not care.
But right now is a little bit more serious. For those of you who do not know, UConn hits home. UConn is home. It breaks my heart to have to go against my team, but to be honest with you, with how everything is going, I'm pissed. And I know Theo is pissed too. And he's got a lot of aggression that UConn may catch. So we have no grudges, but y'all got to catch this L. Yet again, we're going to go ahead and do our training. Hopefully we can get that extra point. And then we're going to go ahead and heal the fuck up. I'm ready. I haven't been more locked in. It's a night game. It's at UConn. I'm ready to put belt to ass.
Connecticut, home to the UConn Huskies, where basketball has a championship pedigree, and there's plenty of enthusiasm for football as well. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt.
As y'all know, man, it's time for us to lock in. Y'all see us on 1st and 10. We are down 7, and I'm catching that ball off the rip and getting that first down. Nice little gain to 15. I told y'all that this game was not going to be light, okay? I told y'all that this game I was putting in work, and unfortunately for UConn, they was going to have to catch this flack. 3rd and 10, I'm running my route, cutting outside, cutting back, and I'm getting that catch, first down, and I'm out of bounds. I'm not playing with these boys at all. I'm not playing with the fans. I'm not playing with coach, and I'm blocking my ass off. Y'all see me laying the pancake out. Boy number 14 can't even stay on his feet, man. Y'all see what it is, man. Hey, look. We going crazy, running our routes again. Another pancake. Yo, we laying these boys out. Y'all know how we got to get down, man. That's just us, man. Hey, 3rd and 7. I think I might make my way inside. The middle of the field might be wide open, and I'm betting on it, and it is. Give me my touchdown. Now, it's important to tell y'all that I had a couple of these, you know what I'm saying? But this is the first one, the most important one, you know, starting things off. Also, making sure that we go ahead and tie that game. 2nd down and 10. I'm lined up on the left side. My QB going to throw it short. It's all right. It's cool. It's whatever. 3rd and 8. I know that ball coming my way. Catch. And we getting down. Y'all know what it is. 3rd and 10. We are going absolutely insane. Still, I'm cutting back outside. And QB just not putting enough zip on that ball, man. 4th and 10 is crazy. 1st and 10. At the 28-yard line, I'm cutting out, cutting in, and I'm rising up for that catch. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is hard, twin. I ain't even gonna lie. Hey, but yet again, we are going crazy, man. Y'all know Theo. Hey, y'all know how we get, man. We be going crazy, and our plan is to dominate. We are firing on all cylinders, but yet we still are not in the lead. And it's okay, though. 4th down in 10, and I'm taking that bit all the way to the 4-yard line, which is exactly what we need. Yet again, I'm motioning inside. I'm cutting, doing my little slant, and that's another touchdown. That's the 2nd touchdown of the day, and we're having ourselves a field day. We've got 8 catches, and what I can only assume is somewhat close to 100 yards. But yet again, y'all see me, man, trying to lay out some blockings. It's 2nd and 11, and you know what? It's time for your boy to make a nice big play, man. Y'all been waiting on it all season. QB gonna throw me the ball, and it's a deep ball. I'm catching and running all the way down the sideline, and that's a touchdown, man. Hey, 3rd touchdown of the day. And y'all see we hitting our little jig again, hitting a little jig. And that boy Butch gonna come celebrate with y'all, boy. Theo Links with another touchdown, the hat trick as we all call it in the sports world. And honestly, QB1 couldn't have put that ball in a better spot. Now, maybe that's an animation thing, but it don't even matter to me, man. Look, we went ahead and came out with the victory 28-14. I told y'all we was gonna have to hit our lick back. Told you we needed another victory. Yet again, we may not be in contention for a conference game, but we might have a bowl game. Y'all see 10 catches, $130, and 3 touchdowns. QB1 had himself a phenomenal day. 57% completion rating, 4 touchdowns, no picks. Okay, we love QBs with a clean record. All right. And y'all see the wideouts, man. 10 catches, $130, 3 touchdowns. Creel, 5 catches, 90 yards, touchdown. We handled our business today. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure y'all go down, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. It's been your boy Wes.
Welcome back, y'all. We got 4 games left in the college football season, and I missed Theo, so welcome to the finale. Theo's season's had its ups with near equal downs, and it's time to finish strong. Checking out his last 8 games, he gathered 51 catches for about 700 yards, 6 touchdowns to go ahead with it. For an unfinished season, he's put in work, but we've got more work to do. And before we start that first game, we're going to use up the rest of our skill points to get Theo a nice level up. We'll be upgrading our elusiveness, since one of the things we struggle with is our run after catch, so that 93 agility and 89 juke are going to come in handy. With that being said, now I think it's time we get our first game against Arkansas State. Heading into this game, we're looking to make sure we make big plays, and hopefully that's what we could do off the rip.
Oh my lord, what type of play is this? I ain't never seen no play like this. Alright, hold on now. This mean I gotta do some spectacular block. Is that ball gonna be handed off to him? I sure hope it will. Oh, there we go. Pancake of doom. Oh, what a block. Oh my goodness. Twin gotta get up to that second level.
Here on second down, I find myself wide open, but QB's not gonna throw it my way. Ball's just thrown in.
Look, they be out here trying to disrespect me, man.
And disrespect they did, because I get wide open for my first catch of the game.
Oh wow, you see I put the cut on that boy. Ooh.
Hey, I used to be out here disrespecting the QB, but this is my guy. Shout out QB1.
Receiver going motion, he back up, there might be cover 3. He didn't. Best player on the team, and this how they do it, brother, man. Shit crazy. Ooh, my boy. Y'all see that past him? Green grass. Is the grass always greener on the other side? Oh my good. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I'm sick of him. Alright, so it's 3rd and 13. They was gonna have us run a screen, but I said, oh fuck no, fuck that.
And QB1 gonna throw me that pill.
Oh, what a catch. Oh my goodness, and he's just short of the first down by inches. So not only did we not attempt to go forward on 4th and inches, but we allowed them to score. Defense, what's going on, y'all? Y'all is acting out, and I'm wide open. I'm a hurdle. Oh my goodness. Stupid hurdle. Hurry up offense. Everybody get set. Everybody get set. Let me see. Is everybody set? Everybody look set to me. Yeah. I was just a distraction. First down and more. First down and more. Oh my goodness. Shout out that boy. He said crown him. He said crown him. Bush got the first touchdown of the game. Crown his ass. All right, 1st and 10. You know we gotta run that pill. Hey, you think this DB ready? He ain't ready. He ain't ready for this. Watch this. He ain't ready for it. He ain't ready for it. Shot his ass down. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't you dare get tackled. Don't you dare get tackled. Oh my goodness. What a touchdown. You see that boy. Oh my God. Please tell me y'all seen that block. Running with my mans. Running with the homie. We gonna snap this boy. Y'all think this DB ready? Think he ready? No, he not. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Oh my God. Is that another touchdown run I see? No, it's a loss of 3 yards. It is 1st and 10. It's remaining in the game, and it is tie game now. Yet again, I'm looking for that pancake of the century, my boy. And if he gonna give it to me, then I'm... Oh, wow. Offensive PI. How disgusting. How disgusting. How do I do this at the end of almost every single game? But how would y'all feel if I went all the way? Oh my goodness. Okay, that wasn't all the way, but come on now. Y'all seen the vision. Y'all seen the vision. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, we went ahead and got another win. Look at that, man. Look. 17 and 24, you know what I'm saying? Look, we went ahead, got ourselves that dub. Shout out Freddie Brock, because that run he had, first of all, chef's kiss to the pancaking, okay? Lord have mercy, that boy was gone. That boy was flying. We are 4 and 6.
And the goal now is to finish the season with 500 record and just maybe even make a bowl game.
It's North Texas. We're North Texas. Oh my goodness, why does it always rain in these damn Sunbelt Conference games, bruh? Like, who is sick of it? Raise your hand. All right, so this game, we do not end up with the ball first, but we are coming in with the same intentions of last week. Put them boys on their ass when we running the football, and that's exactly what I plan on doing. Let me cut across the feet. Thank you, lay his ass out. It's time for me to be that 5-out merchant. We're gonna cut inside, we're gonna cut back out. Oh my goodness, and I dropped the ball. Look. You see how QB just knew? Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna go ahead and spin the block on that pass right here, right now. Go ahead, swing that pass to me. Appreciate it. And that's 4th and inches. Oh, come on. Coach got to give us a hurry up option or something. That missed first down led Texas State all the way down the field to score, which it's all right. It's cool, but we got to go ahead and do what's best for the team, best for the squad. And yo, I don't think that was it. All right, so boom, I've come up with this new idea, new system, if you will. I think we're gonna start taking some drags, some slants, some shorter routes. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe right here is when I finally make my big break. Nope. Yo, stop laughing at me. Stop laughing at me. Stop laughing. It's okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. I see how it is. Look, 3rd and 2. Go ahead, swing that ball my way, man. It's the only option. Dang, first down. Theo. Ooh, we love the press coverage, but why do I have this? Thank you. Oh, why does he throw it? Look, okay, somebody needs to make sense. When I need him to throw a dot, he throws it high. When I need him to throw it high, he throws a dart. QB1 don't love me, man, and it's okay. It's some sort of stigma he's got against me, and I will take that. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? And this just will make me ball my fist up. Do y'all think if I tap the button, he'll throw a lob? All right, we'll try it.
Unfortunately for me, though, the ball never came my way.
They are draining clock and getting after the QB. So with that being said, is that Mr. Bush I see? Oh, what a catch. Good catch. You see how they got me out here by myself? Like, and I appreciate that, because that just means that y'all have confidence in my abilities as a wide receiver. But at the same time, like, I'm just one man. That was the most embarrassing loss I've ever had. 31-3. Good goodness. I'm praying this is our last away game, because we have lost that momentum. My God. Georgia State will have a losing record this season, even if we win this last game, which will be against Coastal Carolina in our final home game of the season. 4-7 is honestly a lot better than I thought we would perform, especially considering I'm just a wide receiver, and we've seen some really ugly games this past season. We're also going to go ahead and make sure that we are just prepared a little more right for those exams. And yet again, we might as well just put a little bit towards leadership, but hopefully we can get this team going somewhere. This is the game that matters, the last game of the season. Look, this is what everybody looks forward to, because you know that when you step onto this field, you are going to put your heart and soul out. With this being said, we will be going ahead and finishing the season in our blackout uniforms. I mean, why not, man? Look, this is the last game of the season, and honestly, these are the toughest uniforms I've ever seen. So with that being said, I'm excited to go ahead and jump into this last game. We gotta represent, man. We gotta represent for that 4-star boy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know he's league bound. I'll tell y'all what, after seeing the size of this stadium so many times and the amount of empty spots, it's bothering. I feel like we should be out here filling out seats, filling out the stadium, man. We gotta hold ourselves to a higher standard. But as y'all can see, it's 1st and 1. QB going, I'm going, and he going, first down. You know what I'm saying? Look, coach gauges how hot I'm finna be. He like give me the ball one time, and then he take me out like 2 plays later for like a play or 2. You cannot catch this ball to save your life. I'm not going to catch. And after that drive, we only got 3 points. So with that being said, look, I need to switch it up. So look, we're going to call these slants. Why am I wide receiver 1 all the time? I'm not entirely sure, man. It's a little bothersome. I'm also not entirely sure, like, if I'm comfortable just being on one side of the field. Thank you. I will take it. End of the first quarter. How despicable. Thank you. Oh my goodness. He zipped it just the way I needed him to. It's okay though. Look, here's what we're going to do. We're going to run this PA slide. Okay. I am not. Oh my goodness, bro. And he's always getting sacked. So yet again, we drove down the field and got another field goal. It's killing me, yo. It's killing me. So look, go ahead. Give me the slant. Okay, give me the... There's no way you threw that. I am blown, flabbergasted. Oh, wow, these niggas got a sword. Coastal Carolina basically in the thick of things again, and I cannot bring in any of these passes. They've got me labeled as cold, like this 2K with no takeover. There's no way you're dropping these passes, Theo. What are we doing? All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the third quarter. We are now in the fourth, and we're only up by 2 points, so I'm praying that we can go ahead and make something happen. Theo to the end zone. He been feeding for that touchdown the entire game, and they finally gave him the look that he wanted. So, good job, Theo. Way to beat your matchup. Way to catch that ball. Concentrate on that pass, man. Look, that the moment we go out and score, Coastal Carolina said, but we could do that too. Oh my goodness, what a catch. What a run by Theo. Oh my goodness. Look at that. First down, baby. 3rd and 6 at the 26-yard line. I'm praying I could beat this matchup off the line if I can. Might be a house call. Oh my goodness, no way I'm down at the 1. Coach, give me the back shoulder fade. I know you want me. Oh my goodness, they're gonna have us run the ball. It's okay, look, let's go ahead, play it safe. Running back, go ahead, take us to the Baja. Thank you, give me my touchdown. Look, you didn't earn that touchdown, okay? I fought for that touchdown, all right? Just be lucky I'm nice, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, with that being said, we went ahead and beat Coastal Carolina in our final game of the season, 23-14. Shout out Mr. Theo Links for an amazing season. Last game wasn't all that bad. 6 catches, a $115 and a touchdown. That's exactly what we needed out of our freshmen. Obviously, as y'all know, we got a whole lot that we got to do moving on into next season, and we're gonna keep y'all updated. QB1 had himself a pretty decent day. He was 50%, probably the most basic passer rating passing stats of all time, okay? Now receiving the ball, as you know, 115 yards and a touchdown. And I mean, our longest was 33, and it really should have been more than that, but you know, Theo ain't really got the earners like that. So now that we've played our last game of the season, I feel like it's only right to see what's going on. Let's see, bowl game wise, you know what I'm saying? We can go ahead and get a nice little upgrade overall, maybe. Oh my goodness, and I'm loving that upgrade. As y'all can see, short route running took a leap, release, medium, and deep route running all took that jump that we were looking at. Oh my God, App State's quarterback Joey Aguilar won Heisman. Boy, you are nasty. Oh my goodness, Theo Links, all Sunbelt freshman with 69 catches, 985 yards. And 7 touchdowns. Now, we were just 15 yards short from that 1K that we wanted, but it's okay. Not bad for a 4-star coming into Georgia State. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so as y'all can see, we are now here at the end of season recap. I'm not going to do the transfer portal. I'm just going to go ahead and see the stats for the season. 69 catches, 985 yards. We averaged about 82 yards a game. This was super fun. So for those who've been asking where he's, if you feel like you're going to miss Theo, just know that Wesley is back.